My name is Hero, and I am your dungeon master tonight. That means I'm one part referee, two part storyteller that helps this quest that we are about to embark on. But I'm not alone. With me, as always, are the adventurers. These comedians will use their wits and wiles to try and survive the dangers that await them. Playing tonight, we have Bubbles, the orc barbarian, played by Segal. McDuffey, the human druid, played by Roberto Ferreras.
Hey, man, how's it going, man? It's good to see a ominous voice from the sky.
Alera, the elf mercenary, played by Holly Scott.
Greetings and salutations, friends.
And finally, Philos, the thundering deep, the wyvern wizard, played by Phil Nieto.
Greetings, smelly humans. Bear witness to my magical glory.
Now that we have our adventurers assembled, I would like to again mention that tonight's show will be aiding real heroes, as all the funds raised tonight will be donated to the Black Trans Travel Fund. If you feel so inspired to donate tonight, you can do so at Venmo, at Fancy Hobo throughout the evening. We'll be keeping track of the funds raised and try and hit some astronomical numbers to bring them a lot of joy as they travel. And with that out of the way, let us embark on this adventure with a hearty huzzah from the party.
Huzzah, man!
In the kingdom of Improvia, we find a small town next to a large pine forest known as Pine Vale. Pine Vale is an orc's village populated predominantly by orcs. This village has been known to be peaceful in times of peace and bloody in times of war. And as anyone who knows an orc knows, it is always a time of war. One of the orcs' young lads had just turned of age and has decided to become an adventurer. They set out to embark on a grand adventure, not knowing what lie ahead of them, but ready and eager to shed a little blood, cause a little hazard, and maybe engage in some hijinks.
Can't believe it's my first adventure. Really excited. Okay, Mom and Dad prepared you for this. Going into the tavern, that's where you meet all the cool people. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Bubbles opened the door and was greeted by a sight unlike any he had seen before. All various races and monsters were gathered at the tavern, drinking, punching, dancing, singing, flirting, and engaging in all manners of mischief. At the bar, was attended by a large orc who was mining away, drinking and telling stories to his friends. At the far end of the bar sat a wyvern, a dragon folk. His pointed hat indicated that he was a wizard. To the far end of the bar, sitting in the back, was an elf mercenary, regal and proud, ignoring everyone around her.
She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
In a puff of smoke sat a human druid, puffing away on wild weed that grew from his beard.
Dope. I go sit down at the bar, a few seats over from the wizard, and talk to the bartender.
What can I do for you, young lad?
Hey, this is where adventurers meet to do adventuring things, right?
Of course it is. Right there behind you is the bulletin board where adventures are posted by the guild. You are a new adventurer, I take it then.
Yeah, I just turned 18. My name is His Wrath is That of Beelzebub, but I go by Bubbles. It's shorter. It's so good to meet you. Can I get a pint of ale?
A pint of ale for the new adventurer, of course. The bartender turns and pours a large pint and setting it down in front of Bubbles.
Thanks, man. Do you know anything about that wizardy guy? He looks cool.
Oh, yes, that wizard has been here for 3 days. he is engaging on a quest most interesting. The guild posted that there was a necromancer in the woods, and he laid claim to the quest first. He's trying to rally a party together to see if he can take on the necromancer, as it is too powerful for him to take on alone. He is a surly one. He doesn't like orcs, but he especially doesn't like humans.
Well,
I also have excellent hearing.
He also has
yes.
excellent hearing.
It's not that I dislike humans. They simply all smell terrible. Some of them are wonderful. And yes, orcs are violent and crass, but they make wonderful shields with their bodies.
I can shield good. Can I come on your quest with you, man?
Are you willing to throw yourself in front of a necromantic spell in order to save your fellow party members?
Yeah, that's like literally my specialty. I'm fucking huge, man.
Then yes, absolutely. Please
Okay,
come.
sweet. Dude, is it just us or?
No, my friend McDuffey is also signed on. The smelly human druid. Luckily,
Hey!
that weed he puffs on masks his stench a bit, but he's quite a nice fellow.
I would definitely rather smell weed than humans any day.
Hey, you and me both, giant orc dude. What's going on, man? I'm McDuffey. I'm you look really green.
Yeah, I'm an orc.
Oh, well, that explains it. Yeah, orcs are green people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. Yeah, man. Hey, Philos, did you see there's an orc here? We can get the big dude to help us with the necromancer.
I've already done that, McDuffey, but your eye is keen as always.
Yeah, I'm like paying attention and stuff.
That's
It's almost as though
Whoa.
you were in eagle form right now, how keen your senses are.
Hey, green dude, did you know that I could turn into an eagle and shit like that?
no way.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. One time, I turned into a wolf. Also, I was raised by squirrels.
Cool. I was raised by my mom and mom.
Cool. Were they squirrels?
No, they were orcs, but they were very, very supportive of my love of knitting and also bloodlust.
That's really cool, man. Like my parents were really supportive, but nut stealers. It's hard.
You gotta eat.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, that's deep, dude. We gotta eat.
We do. I don't want to be that guy like immediately, but when I walked in, I saw that really pretty elf lady. Do you guys know anything about her?
Oh yeah. She's famous, man. That's that elf lady from the elf land that oh damn it. Philos, you're better at words than I am, man. Could you like use your face hole to make word bits for me?
Alera is a wonderful fighter. Her reputation around here is sterling. However, we've never had the opportunity to adventure with her.
Yeah.
She likes to be on her own, and she is more than capable.
Yeah, she's got this kind of mysterious, kind of brooding, kind of my people were all killed off in a terrible act of genocide kind of thing.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, she's like really attractive.
Yeah. Do you think I could go talk to her? Do you think she would?
Hey, man,
yeah.
the only
Totally.
person who could answer if you can go talk to her is you.
It won't be hilarious at all. You should totally go do that.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I approached the really pretty elf lady. Excuse me,
Hold
miss.
your thoughts, Junior. I just want to let you know that I am not looking for a mate at this time.
That's cool. Rad. Strong, independent woman. I vibe with that. That's great.
Are you an orc?
Yes.
I shouldn't be surprised. We're an orc town, but you don't look like your typical orc. I mean, you're big and green, but also slightly handsome. Take that compliment. It suits you.
Thank you, Miss. I'm hanging out with these guys, and they were saying that you're really good at fighting, and we're about to go on a really insane quest, and it's my first quest, and I was wondering if maybe you want to come with us.
Come with you? With you and your friends.
Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Tell her about the bloodlust.
Oh yeah, and tell her I'm coming too. I could check it out. I can make grapes. I just gotta find my thing.
Yeah, that guy's a wizard, and that guy can turn into animals, and he smokes weed, so it seems like a pretty cool pack.
I don't really care if that guy was Xanathar. I don't really do parties. It's not my thing.
Okay. I trudge back to my friends, defeated.
How'd it go?
Hey, yeah, come on.
She doesn't want to come on the quest with us, but she did call me handsome.
Yeah.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
That's halfway there, right? I mean, I imagine she has a hard time letting people into her emotional circle due to the annihilation of her homeland and her people and everyone she's ever known or cared about. So that probably weighs heavy on her mind, like the idea of getting close to people, because that's danger on an emotional level. You catch what I'm saying, green dude?
I do. You're also saying it really loud, and I think she can hear you.
Well, they got pointy ears.
I can hear you. I can hear everything you're saying, short man.
Hey, what's up, elf lady? Like I was saying, I think one of the reasons why you're hesitant to join us is because you had to kind of build an emotional fortress to protect yourself from a herd of losing people because you've lost so much. But really, I think one of the greater joys in life is opening yourself up to new people and new experiences, dude.
Oh, do you think that? Is that what you think? Oh, what a novel concept. Oh,
Yeah.
The Druid thinks things. Oh.
Yeah. I know. It surprised me too.
Hey, you're really pretty, but please be nice to my friend.
Yeah.
You should be nice.
I apologize. It's been a rough time.
I'm sure
damn.
it has. Would a little quest make you feel better?
She already said no, don't badger the poor woman.
Okay.
Now that we have our meat shield, Berserker, we should set off to confront
Hey,
this
Philos,
necromancer.
man, what did I tell you? Like, people aren't expendable. Like,
Oh, no, I'm very
they
expendable.
have an essence. No, hey, come on, green dude. Don't sell yourself so short.
Hey,
You're so tall.
all orcs are expendable. That's the thing that gives us the most pride.
That is a particularly unique worldview, and I could understand that would give you a liberating sense of macabre connection to your own mortality.
We're warriors.
Damn right.
I'm occasionally a plant.
Cool.
It's true.
Did I hear you say you were going after a necromancer?
That's correct.
Out of curious conversation?
Yes. To destroy him for the guild. And for personal fame and glory.
Look, I don't normally go on parties, but a necromancer was responsible for destroying my family.
Oh.
And since you have such intimate knowledge of this, short man, you obviously have some way of knowing, so you know that I don't have many friends.
First off, I'm average height for a human.
He was short for a human.
You're just all legs, lady, all right? That ain't my fault. Also, you want, you know what? Never mind.
What I'm saying is, and this is hard for me, but please go with me. I could use time away from this city in this tavern, and I'm all out of ale.
If you want to travel with us, you're more than welcome, although I must warn you, I do not see the churlish advances of the orc ceasing anytime soon.
Well, good thing he's good looking then.
Yeah, you got an admirer, elf lady.
She thinks I'm good looking. Let's go kill some dudes.
Have some self-respect, but yes, let's go kill some dudes.
That's awfully aggressive, man.
I'm awfully
So, yeah.
aggressive.
Let's go kill some dudes then, I guess. All right.
And with that, the party set out to go kill some dudes. They gathered provisions for themselves, mounted their steeds, and head off into the forest of Pine Vale. For several days they traveled, making camp where they could, fending off against wolves and other natural predator, until finally they came to the Mountains of Despair, the known lair of Mondadus, the necromancer.
That's a lot of mountain, man.
This is not just any necromancer. This necromancer bested 300 elves in their home, razed it to the ground. He's nothing to trifle with.
300.
Yes. The entire elven keep of Aquafolium decimated to the ground. I am the last one.
Bless
But
you.
there's only 4 of us. I just counted.
Well, then we better be good.
Well, like, in all fairness, we got, like, the power of friendship, right? Because, like, Philos, we're friends, right?
I mean, yes, but that's not worth much.
Well, you
I
can,
think
like,
so.
shoot lightning and stuff.
Yes, but that's not because we're friends. That's because I studied magic since I was barely out of the egg.
I'm gonna challenge that and say the real power was the friends you made along the way, man.
I disagree.
No.
So are we gonna go do this or?
Oh yeah, let's go kick down the door and kill some dead things.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Be
We-
wary of the undead. Surely this necromancer has raised an army to protect him.
I don't like that kind of stuff, man. That's all unnatural. Like, dead things should be dead, and living things should be living until they're dead things. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how nature works.
How would you like to approach the lair of
There's a
Mondadus?
strong possibility.
How? Straight on.
I mean, I'll tell you what I think we should do is, because it would make a cool visual, we should walk in a line slowly.
Okay, yeah.
Tactically, not our best move.
I agree with the wizard. That seems foolish.
All right, fine.
But
What
it
kind
was
of approach do you guys want to take? Do you want to go like sneaky?
If we are
would
going
like
to
to
walk in a line, all together abreast, I
Right.
can cast a slow time spell so that we do it in slow motion. So if we're gonna do it, we're gonna look really cool. Because none of this just like regular speed walking in a line. That's just pretending to be cool.
Thank
Can we
you,
please
Philos.
go in slow motion, please?
Philos gets it, man.
I would like to scan the area to see if there are more than one entrance. Can I do this?
All right, let's roll to see if you find another entrance. Yes, you find a secret entrance into the lair of Mondadus.
See that patch of grass to the right? That is a doorway, friends.
Cool. I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of grass. It's just
Oh,
it's actually
sorry.
probably dandelion, most likely.
Oh, sweet
If
dandelion.
I know anything about, and I do know quite a bit about necromancers at this point, I know that they often have a secret way in and out. This could be the way in that we need. If we're going to do a slow motion walk, I say we go with that side.
Okay.
Surprise.
I'm
not wasting a time slow spell if we're sneaking in the back door. If we're not going to have people see us look cool, then what's the point of using magic to look cool? If we're sneaking, we're sneaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if we need to sneak in, I could just turn into a rat or something and just like scamper or a squirrel. Even though I don't like to turn into a squirrel much these days because it brings up a lot of emotions.
I love how open and vulnerable you are, McDuffie. Why don't you just go with a rat and let's sneak in?
Cool, man. Yeah, all right. Let's do this all stealthy like.
This is good. We could do this. We could send Duffey in as a rat as the decoy. Let everyone go after the rat, and we go in the side door.
A rat? Rat.
I don't know if McDuffie's totally on board with that, Alera.
Rat.
Well, he's just a rat. I mean, no one's gonna notice anything. If anything, they'll just try to shoo him away.
Rat.
Okay.
Or we could saunter to our deaths in a single file line.
He's
Whichever's
already
better.
going.
Rat.
He's already on his way.
Good. I'm glad you speak rat because I didn't have a clue what he just said.
Yeah, orcs, anything that's a really simple, basic language. Yeah, my people are not super smart. Side tunnel?
Side tunnel.
McDuffie made his way to the main entrance and saw that there was 2 large skeletal guards. They peered at him with vacant, hollow, skull-like eyes, where their eyes would, you know what I mean? There were no eyes, but the eye holes were there, and they did not move.
Yeah,
as the other party snuck through the side hole, entering the caverns that made up the lair of Mondadus.
Rat.
Sneaking would be so much easier if we had a goblin rogue or something with us, small and agile.
Goblins are not to be trusted.
No, but they get places we need to go.
Yeah, I keep bumping my head on the ceiling. It's really hard being 7.5 feet tall.
Oh, I know it, brother. I know this to be true.
Suddenly, the caverns were illuminated by an eerie glow from a green fire held in the hands of a skeletal figure. Hello and welcome to the lair of Mondadus. I am the steward of the lair of Mondadus, and you have elected to take the secret path. You fools! It was a trap, and now you will surely die. Here you will be trapped in this maze forever, as an undead minotaur hunts you down slowly and devours you with his many teeth. Ha ha ha! This is what you get for challenging Mondadus the Great. The skeletal figure collapses into a pile of bones, and you find yourself in a maze. 3 pathways lay before you. One going directly forward, one to the right, and one to the left.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was going to be a maze. I thought it would just be a doorway.
It's okay. You can do no wrong in my eyes.
Thank you.
Have some self-respect.
No, I like this. Why?
Which path are we going to take?
I would like to cast a magic spell, using my staff to drag it on the ground behind us, leaving an illuminated line that we can follow to know if we've ever reached back to our path.
That is super smart.
Let's roll to see if you can do that. Ooh. The trail peters out in the first room. Ha ha ha! Foolish mortals trying to use magic against Mondadus. You will never succeed. You will die here in this maze. The Minotaur gets closer.
All right, that didn't work.
No, it was bad. That was very bad, actually. Quite bad.
Well, should we just fight this Minotaur?
Well, yes, of course. What are we going to do? Have tea with it? What else would we do? You're not so far, are you?
We could avoid the Minotaur and simply escape.
But we don't know where we're going.
That's true.
Where is McDuffie?
McDuffie, meanwhile, entered in the main entrance and was greeted by the same skeletal steward holding a green flame. Welcome to the main entrance of the lair of Mondadus. You are a brave or foolish soul who has elected to come in through the front door. If you pass through the gates behind me, you will have a meeting with Mondadus himself. He applauds your bravery. Thank you, brave adventurer, for taking the road less traveled. The skeletal figure collapses.
Right. Oh wow, that was wild, man. There was like a floating skeleton duder, and he just let me through. And hey, I'm here to speak to like the duder in charge, a necromancer by the name of God, it was Montezuma. Or Mentats, no, Mentos, no, Mimosa. I'm here to see the necromancer, Mimosa, man.
The gates open, and before him is a large antechamber. In the center of the antechamber, there is a throne, and sitting atop the throne is a figure draped in black. I am Montadus. Who dares enter my lair?
Hey man, I'm McDuffie, beloved of she bears among many titles, and there's like, could you like not necromance around here? Could you like maybe take your necromancing and like do it somewhere else, man? You're like bringing the whole vibe of this area down.
Let's roll to see if that was a compelling argument.
How about I sweeten the pot, Mr. Necromancer man?
Silence!
Okay.
You have offended me, but I do not wish to destroy you outright. I shall watch with amusement as you try to escape my maze. He waves his hand, and with a whoosh of magic, you find yourself in the same maze as the rest of the party.
Hey, everybody. It's McDuffie.
Oh, what?
McDuffie, surely if you've arrived here, you know the way out. How do we get back to the main entrance?
So that's gonna be a problem, man. There's like this necromancer up there.
Yeah, we know.
And I told him like, hey man, don't be a dick. And for a while, I think I got through to him. He was like, oh man, should I be a dick? Should I not dick? How much dicking to do? And then like out of nowhere, he was like, oh yeah, magic, you're stupid, or something like that. I wasn't really paying attention. And now I'm here.
Yes, I felt that way with you many times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we're all in this together now, so I think we should just trudge on, I suppose.
We need to pick one of the pathways.
Right. It's always right. That's elven lore. If there is a choice, choose right.
Okay.
It's always the right choice.
Thank you. Somebody knows the elven proverb. Thank you, Wyvern Wizard.
It's not much of a
I
proverb.
thought I was the only one.
No, that feels like a semantic trick at best, man.
The party takes the right path and walks for an undeterminate amount of time. They come to another pathway containing 3 offshoots, one to the left, one forward, and one to the right.
Well, it looks like we're in the same exact situation. Should we just keep taking the right?
Oh, hold on, I got an idea.
Okay.
All right. So like McDuffie like throws his robe over his head and reveals that he's turned into a bloodhound. Oh, dog.
Okay.
How many animals can this guy do?
Dog.
Yeah.
Can you remember the scent, McDuffie, of what the necromancer smells of? You were in his chamber, were you not? So maybe
Dog,
you
dog.
could let him out.
Dog.
It's a great idea.
We will
Duffey
follow
would like
the
to
dog.
roll a tracking check.
All right, let's roll a tracking check. Yes, you know that you must go forward.
Ooh, dog, dog, dog.
All right.
They travel forward until they come to another path. There is a left turn, a forward, or a right turn.
All right, dog.
Are you
Dog?
McDuffie? Just because
Dog,
you're a
dog?
dog doesn't mean you can do that right in front of us. That's gross, man.
Dog, 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 dog.
Bad dog. Bad McDuffie. Bad. Sit.
Mm,
Don't you
Roll over.
scold my dog. I've raised him how I want him, and he's allowed to make sissy wherever he pleases. Good boy, McDuffie. Continue to track.
Let's roll another track. Ooh.
Ooh.
You make a left turn and find yourself floating, and then you all drop to the ground, taking 1 point of damage.
Oh,
dog.
The skeletal figure appears before you. Welcome back to the beginning of the maze. The Minotaur grows ever closer to your location. You will die shortly, fools. Ha 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 ha! He then collapses back into skeletal form.
skeleton dude, why can't we just fight the Minotaur?
Dog, 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 dog.
Skeleton dude.
I think he's gone.
Okay.
Well, we
All
we
right.
made
Well,
it.
we know it's right and then forward, right?
Correct.
Do we
Uh-huh.
just have to keep
Forward,
doing
yeah.
it? All right. Let's go.
Right
So they
and forward
trudge through
and
the
not
dungeon
left.
once again. Going right, then going forward. Coming back to the impasse they found before.
All right. So it's not left. This is the Monty Hall problem, isn't it?
Dog, dog,
What?
dog, dog.
I've never been to Monty Hall, but I hear it's nice.
It's
That's in the
yeah,
that's in the Monty Kingdom. What?
yeah, it's where they host all of the game shows. So you open one door and there's a minotaur or some other kind of beast behind it, and then the other ones have gold, or it's all switched up. You need to pick the right door. It's a probability thing. So I just
Okay.
remembered that I'm not very smart, and I don't know if that actually helps us or not.
Well, one day you can take me to Monty Hall and we will enjoy a show together, perhaps.
Dog, 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 dog.
I don't know why I said that. That just came
Dog, dog,
out of.
dog, 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 dog.
I mean, You're gross and an orc, and I can't ever.
dog, dog.
Let's
Ah,
just go right.
dog.
Let's go right.
Okay.
Dog, dog, dog.
They traveled right and walked until they realized they were floating, and then fell to the ground, taking 1 point of damage.
Oh, dog.
The skeletal figure stood before them. Ha ha ha! The Minotaur gets ever closer. Your death is surely at
Yeah,
hand.
no.
Dog, dog. Oh,
Give it a rest, Skeletor.
dog.
All right. Okay. Right, forward, forward, right?
We have to. That's all
Okay.
we have left.
Let's do it.
They run through the maze, going right, then going forward, then going forward again. They come to an impasse with a left, a forward, and a right.
McDuffie, you're in a dog form.
Dog.
This time you're not hounded by the smell of pee that you've created. So
Dog.
maybe you could track this time, perhaps.
Dog, dog, dog.
All right, let's do another track check. Yes, you pick up the
Dog.
smell of Montidus. It is to the
Dog.
left. You
Dog.
chase.
Dog.
The party follows. You come to a final impasse. This one is covered in blood. The smell is so strong, you cannot make sure of what to do. Written in blood is the word elves.
Dog, dog, dog.
Well, that's ominous.
Alera, are you okay?
Of course not. Of course not. But it just makes me want to destroy him even more. Ah!
Yeah, let's do it. Let's destroy him. Let's go. It's 3 more tunnels.
He will taste my mithril umbrella so hard it will penetrate his skull through the Minotaur skull.
Hey, elf lady, I just want you to know there's a lot of hate flowing out of you, and I want you to like realize an act of violence won't bring your people back.
McDuffie,
No?
shut up. She is so hot. Oh my God.
Jeez,
Self-respect.
Yeah, come on, guys. Get a room if you're gonna be all like gross. All right, let's find this mimosa guy and let's give it to him.
I would like to see if I can cast Detect Magic and see if any of these lifting and dropping us voids are on either side of the hallway.
All right, let's roll a check for that. Yes, the hallway to the right has no magic at all. The hallway ahead of you has strong necromantic magic, and the hallway to the right has strong transitive magic.
We should probably follow the necromantic one, right?
Yeah, man.
I defer to you on this one, Philos. What is your call?
What do we do, man?
We should go to the hallway with no magic that will not hurt us.
But if we want to kill this guy, don't we have to follow his magic?
His magic is what kept picking us up and dropping us.
I thought that was the transitive one.
We need to go right.
Okay.
That's what elves do. That's what we need to do.
Okay.
All right.
If I get turned into a thing that is not an animal, I am gonna be mad, man.
The party runs to the right, and behind them, the wall closes in. The skeletal figure stands before them. Congratulations on successfully maneuvering through the maze of Mondadus. You have made it without being attacked by the Minotaur. Consider yourselves rich with plunder. He then shoots forth gold coins from his hands at you. They bounce off of your body and fall into your hands. Now you have the opportunity to meet the great necromancer himself. Prepare yourself, foolish mortals, to meet Mondadus, the necromancer.
Hold on, Skeleton Man, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you say that name again?
Mondadus.
Mondadas?
Mondadus.
I take the gold that is in my hand and I just pour it slowly on the ground. And I say, my riches will be Mondadus' blood.
Oh, that's dramatic.
God, you're so hot. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, we want to meet him.
And show you shall by passing through this gate. The adventurers readied themselves. And I'd like to take a brief moment to talk about the Black Trans Travel Fund. If you're feeling so inspired, please donate at Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo to us so that we can give that money to them, so that we can help them go on many great adventures and quests like the one we are currently on. Hopefully without all of the chaos, but with just as much fun and friendship. Thank you. And now back to the adventure. They approached the gate as it slowly creaked open, and before them was the large antechamber. Sitting in the center of the antechamber was the throne, and sitting on the throne was Mondadus himself. So you have survived. Welcome! How can I help you? It's been so long since I've had guests. Well, I had an idiot about 15 minutes ago, but he was an idiot, so that didn't amuse me much. You, however, have successfully maneuvered through my maze, so you must clearly be geniuses. Come, sit, enjoy. Let us drink wine. He snaps his finger, and all of you have glasses of wine in your hands. And let us eat cheeses of various varieties. He snaps a finger and cheese appears in all of your hands. And discuss what it is to be intelligent.
I don't want your intelligence Friend. I'm not even going to call you friend. You took something very strongly from me, and I'm going to take it from a pound of flesh from you, Mondadus.
I pour out the wine, I throw the cheese on the ground, and I say, yeah, you're kind of a dick. That sucks. Don't be a dick.
Am I to understand that you came all this way just to call me a dick?
Partially, but mostly to kill you.
You know who I am, Mondadus. You know my family. You took them from me.
Ha 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 ha! Foolish elf! When I came to your city and destroyed it, that was the single most monumental day in your entire life. But to Mondadus, it was just a Tuesday. He waves his hand, and you drop to your knees, bound by an unearthly magic. Ha 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 ha! That is a proper place for an elf. Now, the rest of you. Am I to understand you are going to join this orc in killing me?
2 questions, man. Where do you get this cheese? This is a really good blue cheese. It's got a nice sharpness to it.
Duffey!
Oh, thank you.
Okay, fine. And then I'm gonna ask. Okay, but it's a serious question. This is good cheese. And 2, do you have like a particular vulnerability?
I am Mondadus the Great, Mondadus the Evil, Mondadus the Necromancer. I have no weakness.
I'm sorry. How do you say that again? It's
Mondadus, Mondadus, Mondadus.
Mentos?
Das.
Mon.
Marscapone?
I feel like I'm not Philos. Am I not getting it? Or is he?
No, you're
waves
not.
his hand, and all of you drop to your knees.
Oh, damn it!
I
know his weakness. I think I know his weakness. I would like to check to see if I know his weakness.
All right, let's roll to see if you know his weakness. That's an 8, so you do not know his weakness. But I want to hear what you say anyway.
If I know necromancers, and I do know necromancers, his weakness is almost certainly in his hands. If he can't use his hands, well, then he can't do spells. And if he can't do spells, he's useless.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sound logic. Yeah, actually, I could get behind that.
Mondadus,
Yes.
we are here to destroy you, it's true. I've taken the contract, I've assembled this band of adventurers to take you down for our own fortune and glory. But before we do, I have to ask, can you teach me that wine appearing spell? Because it seems very useful.
Oh, well, it's just a modification of a traditional prestidigitation spell. You just have to focus it on the wine. And then, yes, then it appears.
So the wine doesn't come from nowhere. You're just transporting your own wine here from somewhere else?
Yes, from my kitchen.
Disappointing, but still good to know.
Yes, of course. And now I leave you to your deaths. From his antechamber, a giant skeletal dragon appears behind him, behind his throne. It roars with 1,000 dead corpses spewing from its mouth, littering the floor beneath and beside you.
Dude, gross.
Horrifying.
I'm a necromancer. I deal in dead bodies. I build dead body things. They eat dead body things. That's what I do.
It's a little aesthetically crude, man. You could have
we know
polished it up.
We know what you do. Doesn't mean it's not gross.
Are those bodies from that dragon's mouth elves? Are they elven bodies from his mouth?
Yes, they are. How traumatic! And with that, I leave you to your doom. Goodbye. Mondadus snaps his fingers and disappears.
Oh.
You are freed from your binds and rise to your feet. The dragon begins to move towards you, charging, whipping its tail and flapping its wings. Bubbles, you are first to attack. What would you like to do?
I take both of my fists and in a standard attack, as it comes toward me, I put them right into its nostrils, hopefully plugging its breathing holes and making it start to suffocate.
As it is a skeletal dragon, it cannot breathe at all, so it merely lifts you over its head and throws you. You take 4 damage.
Ow!
But you manage to damage the dragon's nostrils, so it takes 2 damage. McDuffie, it's your turn.
Hey, man, this undead abomination aggression will not stand. And I turn back my collar and turn into an elephant. Boom, 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 and go crashing forward into an elephant.
Quite a powerful power attack indeed. Let's roll the damage. All right, you crash into the elephant, or you as an elephant crash into the dragon's side. Ribs cave in and more dead elves pour out from its cavernous wound. It screeches and roars at you. Alera, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I take up upon my mithril umbrella, strong as any elven smith can make, and I immediately go for the Temple of the Dragon with a mighty standard umbrella slash attack.
Yes, you bring it down on the temple with a mighty crunch. You see bits of bone fly through the air. The dragon shakes its head and roars at you. Philos, it's now your turn.
I would like to make a standard attack using my ancestral breath weapon. I will touch my staff to my throat, changing its damage type from fire to thunder, hoping to break this skeleton dragon's bones apart, and I will breathe that thunder onto him.
Thunder lights forth from your mouth and darts towards the dragon. It catches the dragon's head and explodes, bones splintering out. Elf bodies tumble to the ground, but the dragon remains. It beats its wings, lifting itself into the air, and breathes a noxious fume of poisonous gas at all of you for a power attack. Bubbles, you take 5 damage. McDuffie, you take 3. Alera and Philos, you take 3 damage each as the noxious fumes swirl around you and enter into your lungs.
Enraged, I take my big club, the one with the nice spikes on it, and I swing it right down on top of his head in a standard attack.
Well, you've already used your standard attack, so you'll
Just
have to
kidding,
use
it's a simple attack.
We'll have to do a simple attack instead. Yes, the club smashes into the dragon's head. More bones splinter off. It barely looks like a dragon anymore. Its head mangled and falling apart. It still breathes fumes at you, foolishly trying to attack you further. McDuffie, it's your turn.
Elephant! Standard attack charge!
McDuffie charges towards the dragon and again strikes it dead in its chest with its 2 massive tusks. It lifts it into the air and brings it down, slamming down to the ground. Alera, it's your turn.
Alera looks down upon the ground and sees someone who could have been her brother or her uncle, and she raises her eyes up to the dragon and says, "For Aquafolium, for my life!" and does a simple attack with the backside of her umbrella, the butt end just right into the head.
Yes. You catch it in the back end of its head and pull with such force that the dragon's head is removed from its body. The dragon lets out a scream as the bones collapse onto the ground lifeless. Green, noxious fumes rise up from its corpse and dissipate into the air.
Wow. Alera, that was amazing. Actually, all of you. That was amazing. We did it.
Nice job, team. Elf
We are
lady,
very
deadly umbrella.
We
Philos?
worked pretty well together.
We're not done yet.
We are
have a
all
job
very
to do.
talented, it's true. But unfortunately, I'm very hurt. I can tell my friend McDuffey is as well.
Yeah. Well, hold on, man. I can I know I got a trick for this. I'm gonna take out who else is hurt? Because I've had a rough one, but has somebody else had a bad bang up?
Yeah, I'm
All right, come
not
here.
doing so good.
Come here, big green dude. I'm just gonna reach into my sack and I'm gonna pull out a little thing here.
I don't know if I
No,
want what is ever
no.
in your sack.
Not that. And oh, hold on. Nope, not that one either. It's down here. Oh, hey, there's my little mushroom friend. He's nice. He once told me that separation is an illusion. So is death. But that's not it. Oh, here you go. All right. So you're gonna eat these seeds, and they're gonna help you. And I'm gonna use that standard healing spell with my healing nuts.
All right.
Damn.
Let's roll for that. You are each healed 7 hit points of damage
Those
as you
really,
chew on those musky nuts from his
they really
sack.
taste like healing nuts.
Yeah, they're good for you. They got protein and the good fats.
Yep, they sure do. Whew.
These are
Okay,
all,
I do feel
local,
better.
Organically sourced too, because I just asked the trees and they give them.
That's pretty cool.
Your nuts are
There's-
replenishing as
there's-
always, McDuffey. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
Ramus,
welcome,
friend,
man.
I do appreciate a good nut mushroom. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Doesn't.
You're welcome, elf lady. Hey, so like, where did what's his face go? Like,
Marscapone?
yeah, the cheese guy.
Yeah, where is he?
Mondus. Mondus.
Suddenly, the skeletal steward appears before you holding the green flame again. Congratulations on defeating the dragon. You have survived the first test of Mondidus, and as a
Wasn't
reward,
the maze the first test?
you have survived the second test of Mondidus.
That's what
And
I
for-
fucking thought.
Wait, hold
Congratulations.
on, man. Wait, is this a third test? Like, do we pass a test because we're keeping better track of the test numbers? I feel like that counts for a win.
The skeleton collapses and then reappears, holding a green flame in his hands. Congratulations on passing all 3 tests. The maze being the first, the second being the dragon, and the third being my own confusion. For that, you have the opportunity to flee as this whole layer collapses in on itself, or you can remain entombed here for all eternity. The choice is yours.
Wait, hold on. Is there a third option? Can you take us to Montezuma, and he's gonna find the thing for us? Yeah.
Let's roll to see if that worked.
Nope.
The skeleton collapses and the room begins to collapse with it. Large
Oh.
stones fall from the ceiling as you all begin to make your way out of this chamber.
We gotta get out of here, man.
I grab Alera and throw her over my shoulder and book it.
What are you doing? What? I don't need this.
I know, but I'm really fast and you're really light.
Oh, okay. This actually isn't that bad. I don't feel terrible about this.
I
Eagle,
just
eagle.
laugh because I'm a wyvern.
But I want to go back. I need to fight Mondidus. Why are we running?
Can't we just go in the other way?
Eagle, 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 eagle,
I don't know what you're saying, bird.
eagle. We gotta get out of here. It's like collapsing on us, man.
We can't fight Mondidus if we're all dead. Wait, I said his name right.
Yes, you did. Mondidus. Maybe we can fight him. We need to fight him. It's important to me.
Well, look, elf lady, I understand you got that like blood debt to pay, and I will totally help you pay that debt. because McDuffie's always good for his word. But we can't. He's probably not in here. We need to go, and then we can find him. Give me an umbrella.
I put her down so that she can have this conversation.
As the conversation continues, rocks continue to fall from the ceiling, blocking your exit. You are now trapped within the lair.
Crap.
Well, now there's only one thing to do. Go back and kill him.
All right, man.
Okay.
Why do you assume he's still in here?
Well, where else are we going to go? It's either we fight him or we die. There's no other
Why do
option.
you assume he's still in here?
I don't. I just have a feeling, okay? That's all.
Like, ominous voice in the sky, man. Can we get a roll on that feeling?
Yes, let's roll on that feeling. Ooh, a natural 20. Suddenly, Mondadus appears and with a large broom sweeping every time adventurers come in to my lair and they try to attack me, and then they just run at the first sign of rocks falling like a bunch of idiots.
We're
Ah!
right here. Bitch.
Oh.
Hey, we got you, Mimosa.
It appears you have stayed instead of fleeing, which is the obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
Well,
This pretty girl, her clan got real messed up by you, and we're pretty fucking mad about it.
To be honest, I was highly in favor of fleeing. I thought we would be entombed here. I thought that was a real thing.
Philos,
Yes.
shut up.
Just being honest. Honesty is important.
It
Yeah,
is
man,
all right.
Don't get mad at Philos. He's lovable in his I'm a dragon person kind of way.
Thank you.
You're right. Sorry. Mentos, what were you saying?
Well, you kind of caught me by surprise, but your inane babbling has given me the opportunity to cast spells at you, so I will do so. He throws his hands and casts spells at your direction.
Oh, man.
Let's roll for damage.
Nope, not that one.
Oh, interesting.
Miss.
Yes, now let's roll a standard attack. Ooh, very interesting.
Oh,
Bubbles and Alera, lightning shoots from his hands and strikes both of you for 5 points of damage for Bubbles and 6 for Alera.
Oh. Oh.
You fools, now you will suffer the true wrath of what it takes to challenge Mondadus. Philos, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I strike my staff into the ground and start chanting the ancient words of my people, summoning an ancestor dragon to appear in the sky, or in the cave in this case, and sweep down and lay waste to the area that Mondadus is standing for my most powerful attack.
From the sky, a massive dragon appears and breathes the smallest amount of fire possible. It singes Mondadus's hair lightly. He brushes it out of the way. Ow, that was inconvenient. Why would you do that? I was going to train you as my apprentice. Now you shall die. Bubbles, it's your turn.
Bubbles takes his mace and he swings it, and then instead of releasing it normally, he throws the whole thing at Mondadus at his legs, aiming to wrap around them and pull him down for a standard attack.
For a standard attack, yes. Yes, they wrap around his legs and he tumbles to the ground quite buffoonishly. A loud popping sound is heard. Ah, my hip! Oh, Jesus! Ow, that really hurt! Oh!
That's what you get for being old!
Oh! Someone help me pop this back in. McDuffie, it's your turn.
Oh, man, you opened me up for a classic line there. I'll help you pop it back in, man. And McDuffie goes under his hood and appears back out as a wolf, giving him a standard attack, biting him in the knee.
Ah! Yes, McDuffie leaps onto his knee and begins viciously pulling at his leg, yanking his leg clean off. Blood spurts everywhere. Oh! Oh, why? Oh! This is graphic. Is this what I do to people? Is this what pain is? Oh my God! Stop! Stop eating my leg! Alera, it is your turn.
Look down on him and I see no pity. Comes from my face to him. And I say, I've been waiting years for this moment, and I shall not let it waste. And I open the umbrella, and steel blades on the edges shine in the nighttime glow. Mithril steel. And I unleash a power attack of an open umbrella source so devastating that it slashes him deeply and cuts him to the bone.
Yes. The metal whips around in a circular motion like a saw and cuts deep into Mondadus's body. He folds open like a blooming flower as blood spurts into the air. Ha! 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 Oh, God! Ah! Ah! My one regret is that I didn't get to show you how to make my blue cheese. He then dies.
Whoa!
Alera crumbles into a ball on the ground. Starts to cry.
I rush over to her and hold her. You did it. It's okay. He's gone now.
He's done.
Suddenly, the boulders that were blocking the path reveal themselves to be illusions and fade away into the mist. You
Well, that
have
would've
your
been good
exit
for them.
clearly afford you.
It was a good illusion. It fooled me, but we killed him. We're going to be rich and famous now.
You can have your riches and fame. I got what I wanted.
I'm proud of you.
Let's go back.
Duffey pats up to Alera and places a paw on Alera's shoulder. Wolf, 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 wolf. Wolf, 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 wolf. Wolf, wolf, wolf.
Is that a bone in your mouth, by the way? Are you chewing on a bone?
Wolf, wolf, wolf.
Because that's probably a bone of one of my people. You realize that? Like, that's most likely an elven bone of
I
my
saw him pick it up.
Oh.
It's from the dragon. Don't worry.
All right. Just
No
make
elf
sure.
cruelty for this wolf.
Wolf, 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 wolf.
I appreciate you all. And I swear that I will join you on any quest you have from now on. No
Really?
more will I be a lone elf. I will support our causes.
Hey, I'm real proud of you, elf lady. You've made big strides, and hopefully now you can learn to put this hatred and pain behind you, and you can heal. You know.
It's going to take time, McDuffie, but that's what I plead to do.
Guys, this is the best first quest ever. It had everything. It had hot chicks. We got a bone dragon. We had necromancy. You guys are the best.
You
Yes,
think I'm
and you were an adequate meat shield. I appreciate you taking that lightning bolt. It was
I'll meat shield you anytime you want, Dad. I mean,
nope,
Philos.
That was
Nope.
That's a little uncomfortable. McDuffie's gonna just put his hood back up and disappear into the back of the room.
And with that, awkward silence befell the party and would remain for the entire journey back to Pine Vale. Though they had defeated Mondadus, they had gained an even greater reward, friendship. And in the many years that would come, they would go on many other quests together, causing more than a little hazards and more than a few hijinks. And with that, we have completed our quest for this evening. Everyone have a hearty huzzah.
Huzzah!
See, I told
you.
you it was the power of friendship.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We would like to remind you again that we are still raising funds for the Black Trans Travel Fund, and you can do that by donating at Venmo, at Fancy Hobo Improv at any time. This was our first show. We hope you enjoyed it. We have more to come. Next week, we have a fancy hobo show, I believe. I'm going to let Tony tell us more about that because I'm not. Nope. No, we don't. We have the week off. That's what we have. We have the week off. Thank you very much.
We have the
Please
week off
follow
because
us.
of the holidays, so enjoy your holiday weekend. But starting next month in July, the weekend after, we will officially start new programming, meaning we will have fancy hobo shows for you every Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Next month, there will be 2 fancy hobo improv shows. That's our short form show, and another Hazards and Hijinks show on the third Saturday of the month. So tune in for all of those. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate all of your donations. Much love and respect during this time. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh yeah.